So guys, this is gonna be about something really interesting. There aren't usually little hacks or anything like this when it comes to increasing bench press, increasing squats. Usually the answer is just more work, more volume. But in this case, it's surprisingly easy and fast if you want to increase your bench press. And I heard about this a while back, but never tried it because I personally didn't think it worked. But then it was like last week, I was getting really frustrated because my bench has progressively gone down over the years, and I don't really know why. My body size has stayed the same. All my other lifts are doing pretty good, but my bench has gone from 385 was the most I had done, down to last week the most I was doing was 315, which kind of really sucked. And so I decided to give this a try. And I gotta say, I was genuinely really surprised. Like I said, my max had gone down to 315, and I did this just kind of messing around, seeing what would happen. I was like, maybe I'll see if my max goes up at all next workout. And I probably only did 5 sets of these where I held the heavy weight, and I came back 4 days later, because I wasn't that sore for very long. I came back 4 days later and got all the way up to 345. That was a 30-pound increase in 4 days. And honestly, those 4 days later, I was still kind of sore, so I didn't lift as well as I could have. So 30 pounds in 4 days. That's when I realized, holy crap, this actually works. So I understand if you're listening to this, it sounds too good to be true. I would definitely give it a try before you totally dismiss it as not working. Because like I said, I got this idea from, I forget the guy's name because I'm terrible with names, but I believe he is an Olympic powerlifter, or he was a trainer for an Olympic powerlifter. But he really knew what he was doing. I can't remember his credentials because my memory sucks sometimes. But anyway, it came from a good source. I tried it myself and it genuinely worked. 4 days, 30 pounds. You can't really beat that. So before I show you exactly how to do it, I want to first tell you, you need to warm up properly. The way this works is overloading your muscles, and it's really getting the tendons in your elbows used to heavier weight and giving your body the ability to kind of adapt for that heavier weight so you can lift more. So you're not necessarily building muscle at all, you're more training your ligaments and joints to handle those heavier loads to make your max go up. So I will say it's very important to fully warm up your shoulders and your chest and everything before you do this. You want to start with lightweight and progressively probably do between 5 to 10 sets, probably closer to 10 sets of warm up before you go into doing this with really heavy weight. Because anytime you're messing with heavy weight like this, you're kind of liable to hurt yourself. The other thing that I want to point out is make sure you do not put clips on the bar. If you put clips on there and you get in trouble and your spotter or whoever's helping you can't pick it up, you need to be able to just dump the weight. It's gonna be dramatic and loud and everything, but it's better than getting pinned under a whole bunch of weight. So leave the clips off, keep the bar flat the whole time, and get someone to spot you that you know can actually spot you well. And just a couple other things I'll mention. To warm up, you might wanna get dumbbells, do shoulder circles, something like that, some wide grip pull-ups. Those are usually pretty good for warming up your back and shoulders and chest. And then, like I said, just some regular sets of bench press to warm up fully. So anyway, now that we've talked about warming up, let's talk about exactly how to do it. So like I said, you're training your body and your ligaments to handle heavier weight. So what you're gonna do is probably 20% more than whatever your max is, put that on the bar. Sometimes even a little bit more than that, and like you're seeing in the video to the side right now, what you're going to do is put the weight on there, you're gonna pick it up, come down, you wanna come to maybe a third of the way down to halfway down, and you just hold it. Hold it for maybe 5 seconds or so, and then the way that I always have my spotter do it is I come down, I come to a stop, and as soon as they see the bar move after I stopped it once, then they take it. That way I'm not having to audibly say take the bar, because sometimes that can take your strength and then make it even harder for the person to get it up. So the general rule is pick up the weight, come halfway down, hold for as long as you can, and then as soon as it starts to move again, have your spotter take the weight. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. It's real simple. You're just gonna overload that tendon, get it used to that heavier weight, and that's really all there is to it. So just basically make sure you warm up properly, make sure you have someone spotting you that knows what they're doing, talk to them about how you want them to do it ahead of time, and give it a try. I'd say probably do about 10 sets of these at least. They're not very hard. You can do them about every minute or so because they don't take up that much energy. And that should work for you. I can't promise you that it's gonna work for you as well as it worked for me, but from what I've read up on it and what I've seen from my own experience, it should work very well. I mean, 30 pounds in 4 days is a big difference. So anyway, give it a try and let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know how it worked out for you. And if you wanna see more videos like this, of course, make sure to subscribe down below and give the video a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.